past school year was one of my most challenging school years I've had yet. And in this teaching tip video, I'm going to talk to you about the big mistake that I made at the beginning of the year that affected my entire school year, so you don't make the same mistake coming up. So the big mistake that I made at the beginning of my school year, this past school year, was I went too fast. I started off right away with academics. I did not give my students the appropriate amount of time to settle in and learn the routines and procedures and learn how to do school before I jumped right in to teaching academics and getting right with it. And the reason why, looking back on it, the reason why I chose to get started right away was because the first 2 weeks of our school year, we have an assessment period where we assess all the students and find out where they are. And right away I noticed a huge discrepancy in their letter knowledge and what they knew, their knowledge of the basics, the foundational skills. And so I kind of panicked. Half my class knew most of their letters and sounds. Half the class knew 0 letters and sounds at all. So I was like, man, I gotta do something right now, because I can't have half my class sit through a lesson on the letter M if they already know it. So I broke out small groups almost immediately. So what I did was, after seeing the assessments, I kind of panicked and I made a really quick decision to start small group instruction right away. And what had happened was, because of my sense of urgency and because of that mistake that I made, my students did not socially get where they should have been before I started small group. So my warning to you, and what I don't want you to do, is you gotta go slow at the beginning of the school year. So upon reflecting this summer about my big mistake that I made, was you have to slow down. It's okay to spend the first week or two focusing on your procedures. How do you do things? The rules of the classroom, getting to know one another, doing community building activities, doing simple activities, lots of read alouds, lots of social building skills, and a lot of whole group instruction. Even though, yeah, there's gonna be some kids that, it's okay if it's review for them. It's gonna be okay. They're not gonna be hurt. Your kids that already know it, they're gonna be just fine. A teacher I used to work with always told me this: you gotta go slow to go fast. So at the beginning of the school year, as tempting as it might be, maybe you have a class like, oh, they're ready for this. Just slow it down. It's okay, you got the whole school year. By the end of the school year, you're gonna have so much time you don't even know what to do with it. It's okay, there's always that buffer time. Slow down, go slow, help your students develop socially first. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It would really help me out a lot. Make it a great day, teachers, and see you next time.